Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. It is time for the moment we've all been waiting for. The FedEx Cup playoffs start today at the FedEx St. Jude Championship at TPC Southwind. We only have 3 tournaments left. The last 3 tournaments of the season, the FedEx Cup playoffs, where we try to make our way through the FedEx St. Jude Championship, through the BMW Championship, and finally to Eastlake Golf Club to end the season in the Tour Championship. Now, because we're number 1 in the FedEx Cup, because of our point standings, we've already locked in a spot in the top 30 for the Tour Championship, but we still want to win every playoff tournament. It's something we've never done here on the channel. In our best seasons, we have never won all 3 tournaments of the FedEx Cup playoffs. It's usually the BMW Championship one that gets us. Now, TPC Southwind historically here on the channel has been a great tournament. We got to have a great start. We're coming off a huge win. We chipped in to win at the Not Championship. We almost fell apart in that tournament. We did really, but there we were able to chip in a par to save the par and to win the tournament over Ludwig Oberg. What an exciting tournament that was. So we have momentum going here into the FedEx St. Jude Championship. And historically speaking, it's a course I play really well. We're going to go out there to start the playoffs with a win so that we can dive into the BMW Championship with momentum. And we need all the momentum in the world for Eastlake Golf Club. So just like always, we'll be going through the practice round. And it's going to be very important to get the attribute boost in every single playoff tournament here. So practice rounds are going to be key for these next 3 tournaments. So I have timestamps for you all in the video description. If you want to go ahead and jump to the round, feel free to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and dive on into practice though here at TPC Southwind. Week 32, the playoffs start right now. Number 1 in the FedEx Cup standings. What a season this has been for Ryan the Punisher Gamer. I've loved every week. The courses they chose for the career mode outside of the official ones were incredible as well. Like, I love all the courses here for the career modes, the real ones, the community creations that they brought here into the career mode from the last game. Course selection was fantastic. I'm just loving this series. Now let's see what conditions we have for the practice round. Okay, it's going to be nothing like this in the actual round. Normal, moderate. No, it's going to be faster than that. So score 200 or better. Let's do this, everybody. If you get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more career mode content. We got multiple ongoing series right now. The newest one is NASCAR 25. That series has been awesome. And then before that would be NHL 26, NBA 2K26, the 3 newest series. But tons of stuff going on here. Check it out. If you like this one, you're likely to enjoy my other ones. But here we go. Hole number 9, a great hole to start with here. 425-yard par 4 here. The water is in play. I've found that water before. I love this course. I love TPC Southwind. I love this tournament. And it's a tournament that I usually play well on. Like, I don't want to jinx this round, but typically speaking, this is a tournament we win on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. In PGA 2K21, we won it every year. In PGA 2K23, we won it every year. BMW Championship is a different story. And Tour Championship, well, Eastlake is a different beast. 129, downhill 1 foot, 6 mile/hour tailwind. Now, I will say, the new version of Eastlake is a lot easier. It's not easy, but it is a whole lot easier. I love the new version of Eastlake. You know, it used to be my nemesis. It's really no longer my nemesis in this game, but we'll see. That is gorgeous. But do you all know who Ryan Gamer's worst nemesis really is at the Tour Championship? Anybody name it? It's not Eastlake Golf Club. It's Ryan Gamer himself. You know, you think back to the history here on the channel at Eastlake. You know, you can blame the course all you want to, but a lot of times when we fall apart at Tour Championship, it's execution of the shot. It's poor decision making. It's nerves. It's a combination of everything. So I would say we might be our biggest nemesis at that golf course, and it's not that course specifically. Now, don't get me wrong, that course played extremely tough in the last 2 games in this series, and is still tough in this one, but the new version of East Lake, the redesign, the remastered version is just so much more playable. It's a great golf course. Not saying it wasn't great before, but the renovations I definitely like much better. 153, downhill 9 feet. 7-mile-per-hour wind. This is a mean pin, but a good pin to practice. And I love this golf hole. It's one of my favorites here. So I'm going to hit a draw here against that wind. Now, we have a decision to make in the actual round here. Do we get that aggressive? Like, yeah, that was gorgeous. But is it worth it? I'm not convinced it is. That is a dream start, though. Let's not use it all up in the practice round, but what does the legendary caddy say, Jerry? Perfect practice leads to perfect play. It has not always been the case this year, though. But those +7 to all attributes is amazing when we can actually get it. We're there now. Let's play it safe now. We're 2 under. Oh, boy. You talk about my most feared hole here. Hole 14, par 3, 231 yards. You just put this on the green to the left. It's got to be a choke tee shot. Yeah, this is a nightmare. I mean, what else are you going to do there? I really don't want to ever attack that pin location. Now, I'm not sure if the practice round is pin 1 or pin 4. That I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that. This is going to be quick. I mean, it's going to be slower here in the practice round than the actual round, but this is very downhill. Got to land this short. Roll it left to right. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a way to stop that. Yeah, that's just gone. What are you supposed to do there? Okay, now we know where not to miss, but I mean, you'd rather miss there than in the water. Now we're left with a difficult par chip. Open club face by 8 degrees, pushed it. It was supposed to be a pull off that side hill lie. That is a tough bogey. Wow. Okay, it's good to get that out of the way in the practice round. That is a very difficult hole. I mean, that's one that always gets me. I've hit it in the water there plenty of times here on the channel. And then the 18th. A very, very challenging 18th hole. And we need a birdie. You know, I will say an unexpected bogey, really. It was a good drive. Set ourselves up with a pretty good shot, but then again, these medium greens were pretty fast. Yeah. Got a birdie. This is a perfect pin location. 156, uphill 3. Land this about 150. And you're going to see me focus. You know, if you've been watching the NASCAR series, I have to focus so much in that series to not wreck. And I still wreck. But I say that in the playoffs, I'm going to have a different level of focus. Similar to the way you've seen me in major championships. Going to come off to the left. The wind's going to blow it back. That's a perfect strike. Should kick left. Keep on going. A putt to get to 2 under. The practice rounds recently have been so intense. They really have. All of them have been. We've got it on the number a couple times in a row. This is a massive putt for this tournament. This will be a 2-round tournament here to start out the FedEx Cup playoffs. 9 feet. Downhill 1 inch. Aggressive line, but it went in. We got it on the number again. We've had some clutch putting in these practice rounds. You know, Jerry's over there dancing. That is a 2 under to get +7 to all attributes here going in to the first round of the FedEx Cup playoffs. And it is time for round number 1 of the FedEx St. Jude Championship at TPC Southwind. The practice round was electric. We got it with the birdie on the final hole. Now we have a +7 to putt weight, putt rhythm, and putt contact from training. Then from the practice round, a +7 to all attributes, getting 2 under through those 4 holes. It is time, everybody. Let's dominate here. This will be a 2-round tournament to start the FedEx Cup playoffs here. This is what it all comes down to, everybody. This is it. 3 tournaments left here in this season. Let's close this out and become the FedEx Cup champion. Let's take a look at the settings here. We got medium winds, we got firm greens, and fast green speed. It's going to play tougher than the practice round. You better believe Ryan is still wearing the PGA Championship shirt. I'm feeling good today. The swing has been great. I've been really working on my swing leading into this playoff tournament, just like I do getting ready for major tournaments. We got this, everybody. Come on. And look at the scores so far. Lydia Ko, 8 under par through the first 12. That is insane. Matt Naismith there, 6 under. Colin Morikawa right up there. They are scoring today, which means we've got to go low. Ludwig Oberg posted a 4 under par. He's done for the day. We got an afternoon tee time. Let's dominate. Tell you, Jerry looks locked in. You can tell he's given the strategy there to Ryan Gamer. But let's get the nervous shitters out with the practice swing here and get everything dialed in. You know what's weird? I haven't heard the commentary. There's been no commentary so far here. I've never had this happen before. Unless I'm so zoned in that I completely missed it. No, but there was none. Okay, I am going to go driver, draw. Very difficult fairway to hit.
I like the looks of this.
There's Andrew. Did I completely fade? No, there's no way there's no way I was that focused. Listen, I listened for the commentators. I know they were not there.
Approach on 1.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
I'm gonna go choked approach here, 9-iron. 8-mile-per-hour wind. I think this is going to be a perfect club because it's in the face a little bit, but it's also blowing left to right. Going to come off to the left. The wind's going to try to blow it back.
This is a 9-iron on the way.
Be the one.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Come on.
Well, that's the way to start out. A birdie look at the opening
Without
hole.
the open club face taking off
And
some
a
distance,
4-footer left.
that might have been in.
What a way
Beautiful.
to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
I don't
Let's
birdie
get
that
a
hole
quick
too often. I
glance
usually
of
miss the fairway.
leaderboard. And yes, Lydia Ko is at the top.
Get your coffee, whatever you're
The
drinking.
second hole
Cheers,
is a
everybody.
par 4. Here's the tee shot.
Kind of a surprisingly difficult tee shot. Not a very long hole, but the bunkers down the left-hand side, they're going to see a lot of action. Conversely, players will bail out to the right and find some really deep rough. It's a sneaky tough tee shot.
Please bounce left. Get lucky, stay in the light rough. That's lucky right there. We'll take
bad
it.
Shot, bad break, whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. Well, Rich, this is a critical week as only the top 50 move on to the BMW Championship.
And that's a big deal for all those players, because if you're making in the top 50, that guarantees you into all the signature events next year on the PGA Tour.
much. You know I'm focused when I get up there and I don't even say a word about the shot.
Not a green in
Unfortunately,
regulation. That's a tough one.
Not enough spin.
Not easy to find the green coming
Good
out of the
shot,
rough.
too. Really good shot. Okay, let's chip this one in. I'm going to hit it right up that slope and go right for it.
Oh, that looked good.
Pulled it off the swing path. Pulled it off that side slope.
Okay, now looking at this putt to save par.
A little bit left to right, not a lot. That's a painful par. We were in our range. Choked approach. Great range. That ball just hopped. Was not expecting that. Thought we hit the perfect shot. Where did Lydia Cole come from? What?
The third hole is a par 5. Take us through the tee shot, Rich.
There's some trees down the right-hand side as well as the left. Very narrow landing area up there. If you want to reach this green in 2, you got to find the fairway.
Don't worry, finding the fairway is our specialty, Rich. Ryan tried to lean it back into the fairway. Honestly, I think finding the rough is better because
Kenny, what
it
type
keeps
of
us from going
challenge
for
does the
it.
player face?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what
Nice
bad
little
lies are
punch.
made of.
Do you all get so nervous when you see the punch shot out after the terrible punch shots that I've hit in this series?
That's a good one to build momentum
Mostly
on.
one bad one. Really, that 3-1 punch that I never should have
about
hit.
110 yards left to the
The
hole.
worst shot
Wind
decision of
moving
the
golf
year.
ball left to right.
Okay, this is almost the same exact shot we just hit. I'm going to take off some from the 50-degree wedge choked approach. Loft it and spin it. Go right for it. That's perfect. Get a good hop. I mean, not get a good hop. Get good spin
That's
is
a
what I
really
meant.
nice approach
Got a
shot.
good hop.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Okay. These firm and fast greens are really firm and fast because I put quite a bit of spin there. I understand the wind was at our back a little bit. But yeah, that is tough. And this is not an easy chip. One time.
Magic with the short club.
Minus 5%
A
rhythm.
par
That
putt
is
coming
rare.
up.
Okay, we'll take the par, but kind of
That
a painful
one
par.
drops.
Don't get
While
me
we
wrong,
have a
I
moment,
bogeyed
let's
that
take a
hole a
look at
lot.
the leaderboard. Lydia Ko is in first place. Let's take a look at this par 3 fourth hole.
Downhill to a
I cannot believe we
minuscule
parred that.
green. It's got a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side as well as front left. That water, however, gets really close when they put the pin up front.
You know, the good thing about this round so far, ball striking is amazing right now. Think about the 2 choked approaches we've hit into the green. Great execution. I thought was a good shot setup. These greens are just playing firmer than I expect. And those were both struck really good. So, it's a good sign. That's a good sign. We got this. 190. Downhill 7. Water to the left. Just put this on the middle of the green. So, I love a 5-iron here because it's a little bit wind in face. Hit it a little bit steep here. Right stick down about halfway.
Spinning to the left of this one.
Is that light rough there or is that heavy rough? If it's light rough, it's not too bad.
Green side.
It's
and
light
the goal
rough. That's
now
not
is
bad
to
at
get
all.
Up and down.
Now, it's bad because, well, the shot we're going to have to hit is extremely difficult. It has to be a chip shot. It's the only one we got. Flop would fly 15 yards. So, we've got to hit this off the light rough here. And just trickle it onto the fringe. Oh my. Very challenging golf shot. I don't know how we're going to get this one closed, to be honest. That's it. We bounce it off the light
Wow,
rough.
I thought that was in.
And it just went. Andrew thought it was in.
A 13-footer here.
A good look at par here.
We did
Henny,
strike
how
it
tough
good,
will this
though.
putt be?
Just a smidgen to the right, this one.
Yeah, most of the break is at the right just because the first slope, but it's not breaking much at all. I'm going to go like middle left.
This one's looking good.
Yes!
As we head to the
It's
next
more than
hole,
middle
our
left,
leader
but it
has
went
a
in.
2-shot advantage.
Welcome to the FedEx Cup playoffs. You know, I feel like we always get it off to a slow start, and then we turn it on here.
You got some big trees lurking down the right-hand side, a couple of fairway bunkers down the left. Thread the needle and have a clear shot for your second.
Thread the needle. All right, let's do it. Let's do a power drive. That's a great swing.
Oh, that was mashed.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz.
Thank you, Rich.
Great
You know, it's a good day when Rich says the swing reminded him of smooth jazz.
Second
We're
shot
gonna dominate.
here on the 5th.
204, downhill 4. Wind in our face just slightly, not a lot. I like a normal 4-iron hit into that slope. Right stick down just a little bit, hit it a bit steep.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. It should. They've been hopping today. Come on. What a shot.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
Thank you, Henny.
This one's for birdie.
Walking up to the shot, Jerry asked Ryan. Jerry said, do you want to win or do you want to lose? That's all he said. Then you just walked away. Get in.
Now
Come
7
on.
shots behind after that.
2 under through 5. Lydia Ko with the round of the day so far. Hideki Matsuyama right there at 8
Sixth is
under.
a par 4.
A little bit of a dog leg from right to left. The trees on the left see a lot of action, but every once in a while you'll see a player hit a foul ball where? Out of bounds to the right.
I'm glad I didn't listen to that because I would have been really scared of out of bounds after him saying that. We struck that beautifully. Are you kidding me? We blasted that.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
109. Uphill 8 feet. Okay, let's put a little bit of loft on this. Let that wind take it. This could be the right club. That's the right club. Okay,
Heavy
ball
effort, that
striking is on. If we can keep this up, it's going to be a great tournament.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
A little bit left to right. Not a lot of movement here in the 7-footer. Get in.
Down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Getting fired up
This
now.
guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Lydia Ko bogeyed the last
And that
hole.
performance
Sammy
will now take him
Valimaki,
to
they're
3
tied at
under
8
par.
under.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Come on. What just happened? Oh, I accidentally moved the position. I always forget you can do this. You know, it's not that I do forget, but the reason is I had my game crash like 5 times early on, and I've just been afraid to use this feature after that. And I still get comments in my videos like, Ryan, move the position on the tee sometimes, and I need to here. But the reason I didn't for so long because my game kept crashing. Now it did it 5 times, but they were all when changing position. So now maybe that's fixed. I haven't done it in a long, long time. But yeah, there were a couple shots, like in Impossible Challenge rounds, where there were like trees in the way, and then if I would have moved my shot on the tee, it would have been great. I love that they added
what
that
does
feature.
This look like?
Setting up here
Just
from
need to
about
remember to use it.
170 yards.
Now, this is one where we moved to the left side of the tee. We're looking to go to the left side of the fairway because of this tree in front of us, but the tree is still in play. Now, really, my shot I take here is I go right at the tree and over it, I mean, you're going to hit the tree probably a little bit here, but it's just the way I like to take this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit a 7-iron. I'm going to put quite a bit of loft and spin here. We need a lot of luck, and we got to strike this to perfection. Look at the Evo swing on the right. If we miss this at all, we're in trouble.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Too much shot shaping. 4! Okay, I believe that hit the fan right in the thigh. Jerry, go check on him.
Off the lead.
Make sure you invite him to the all-you-can-eat dinner here tonight at the fanciest restaurant in the area. And yeah. Okay, should never put that much shot shaping, because here's the thing. You saw the Evo swing, the forgiveness zones. If you miss it all, you're going to take off the distance massively by just missing a little. We missed on every single swing input. That never had a shot. Should have just hit a stock 7, sent it, or maybe just should have sent it to the left. Hindsight's 2020. Not every decision is a good decision, right? Sometimes it's just another decision. That's perfect. I mean, you cannot hit it much better than that. Landed it at the perfect spot. We got 3 perfects there. The only thing we did was overswing, which was not ideal, but still was great. I mean, it's right to left, and then back at the other way, but it's more right to left. Just barely, though. Get in! That's a huge par. 3-way tie at the top. Lydia Ko, Matt Naismith, not sure if I'm saying that correctly, and then Rory McIlroy.
Hit the par 3, 8th hole.
I think it's
in a
Naismith.
long sliver of a green, and time again, I continually see players to misjudge the distance, either coming up short or long, which is really bad.
Well, let me show you the right distance here, Rich. What we're going to do, this 162 choke tee shot 7-iron is going to fly about 165. In the wind, hit with a little bit of D-loft, this should be great.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
Okay, we got to go into the practice swing a little bit.
That's a missed green.
We were striking it beautifully.
That one offline in a hurry.
Where did that come from?
Now at 3 under par.
Like my thumb just slipped off the controller. It didn't feel like it did, but clearly it did. Wow. Okay. And this is not where you want to be. You do not want to miss in the sand here. You want to miss to the right. This is a very tough short-sighted shot. All right. Got to land this short, probably on the fringe there. Still going to hit hard. And run a downslope, which does not help us. We hit the fringe. Told you all it was going to go regardless. We hit it where we wanted it to. We almost made it. But we knew it was gone.
He needs this one to save par.
I just never would have expected that big miss there.
This putt should take a pretty hard break to the right.
We got to make this. If you want to win playoff tournaments, you have to make these putts. 15-footer. Heavy left to right break. One time.
Ooh,
good read.
Was close.
Good read, just a little bit
off.
off.
Misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Still a good read. You know, we missed it.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and Rory McIlroy at the top, leading by 1.
Roy's sitting there at the top there through 17, 9 under.
We've hit the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Plays downhill. Players usually taking out 3-wood for accuracy, as length is not necessary here.
I'm going to do choke driver here. It's been a battle. It's been a battle so far. We're not playing bad. A couple mishits away from being 5 under par. That's golf sometimes. We got this. There's plenty of golf left. Let's put this one close. Let's get a birdie to close out the front at 3 under and then have a huge back 9. We know we can. I know I can score on this back 9. I've done it 1,000 times.
This is about a 120-yard shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Perfect club. Perfect. We don't need to change a thing. A touch of loft, and that's it. Take a little bit off of it. Fade it right into the wind. One time, please. Practice swing. That's it. Beat the club. Come back, come back, come back, come back.
Not a bad shot right there.
These screens on firm and fast play extremely firm and fast. Ryan likes it. Fist pumping there to the crowd.
3 under. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Gotta make this one just a slight bending right to left breaking putt.
Putt is underway.
That goes in for birdie, and that's exactly what our featured player needed coming off bogey on the last hole.
A little lucky, we'll take it. Better be lucky than good.
Our featured player is making a move.
Rory closed out with a 10 under par here in round 1 of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
At the 10th.
Once again, driver may not be required here. Fairway does run out about 300 yards, so 3 wood for position is fine.
Like a partial driver better.
That might be the best swing of the day.
Thank you, Andrew. Swing has been on, minus like 2 big examples, but just think back to those choked approaches on the front. I mean, we could have had 2 extra birdies.
And now this from about 150 yards away.
But can't complain. 3 under on the front 9, tied for 14th place.
Wants to work it against the wind.
We got this. They're playing this week, though. The AI is rolling. 152, uphill 6 feet. Don't like the choked approach. I don't mind the choked approach 8-iron, though. Hit it a little bit steep. Right stick down just a touch. I like it. Fade it into the wind just a little bit. Good strike. The side slope affected it more than I was expecting. But that's fine. Distance control is perfection.
All right, the putter can come out now. Here's a putt to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
You know,
all right,
the
John,
reason
which way
we'll wait
is this
for John.
putt going to go?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Yep, John's right. It is going left to right quite a bit here. And, you know, the reason we got to this point, number 1 in the FedEx Cup, is because of our putting. Our putting has got to carry us through this FedEx Cup playoffs run. It has to. If the putter does not get hot, we're in trouble. Putting's by far been the best part of our game.
Looks good.
Get in.
Another
Ryan
birdie
pulled
on
out the hammer.
scorecard. That's number 5.
Pulled out the hammer.
2 in a row. He's feeling it.
What a putt.
And
Get your
as we move on
coffee.
to the next
Cheers,
hole, we bring
everybody.
up the leaderboard. He is in a tie for 10th.
So we practiced pin location number 1. 153. Downhill 9 feet. We played this in the practice round. We got aggressive. Don't think we get as aggressive here. But what I'm going to do is a nice little 8-iron here. Bait it with the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
I pulled it. I was like, how in the world did that shoot off to the left?
He'll be disappointed by that. That one finds the water.
We should get a good drop. Too steep? Are you kidding me? Why can't we get a drop up where it... Because it hit the fairway and bounced down. The lateral drop... Since this is rock, the lateral drop would play up onto the... Because that ball hit the light rough and then bounced all the way down. that should be a lateral drop above the rocks. The rocks should not be a drop zone here. The lateral drop should play in line where it went out there. This is the first time I've seen the lateral drop feature on an official course do something like this. Usually it's pretty good. And back on line's not going to save us. We got to re-tee. Are you kidding me? It wouldn't be a TPC Southwind round without a shot like that.
Sitting at 4 under for the day.
You know, good time to pause video and take a screenshot so we remember this moment. You always see the thumbnail. It's like, oh, did Ryan get an ace there? Well, if the water is the hole, then yes, we got an ace. You know, that's just golf sometimes. We were playing that safe. That's the wild part there. That's golf. Sometimes you play it safe and you pull it at the worst moment. And now I'm not playing this one safe.
Trying to work a little draw into this flag.
I guess I should have hit the draw. That's what we did in the practice round, that same shot.
Yeah, that looked pretty good the whole way.
You can't win tournaments playing afraid. It's as simple as that. You just can't do it. It's a good bogey, as crazy as that sounds. It's heartbreaking. In the last 4 holes, bogey, birdie, birdie, bogey.
And now at 3 under overall.
Welcome to the playoffs, Ryan. But you know, Jerry's caddy books leading into this tournament was play more conservatively. Play more conservatively here at TPC Southwind.
Really
Jerry knows Ryan's history.
So
he's playing to the caddy's recommendations. It's just we're not executing. I mean, to be fair, we've been executing.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous.
Yeah, that is a gorgeous swing. Luke is right. Right down the middle. Let's get this one back. 2 bogeys already. That's
Standing
rough.
over his second shot.
We don't have a good choked approach range. It's got to be a normal partial law, but honestly, I love these shots. Slight draw.
Needs this one to kick right.
Close club face.
And
Great
he's
distance,
safely on
though.
the green. 13 feet to the hole.
That
And
keeps
he's
it
down
safe from
there.
the water, though.
You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Yeah, it is left to right. We missed a very similar putt earlier. See the line. I see it. One time right here.
This one has eyes for the hole.
Told you. Let's
There
go.
is that. Good birdie.
Thank you for the 1 times, YouTube, you
Now
legends.
6 strokes back after that hole.
10th place, 6 back. Let's have an electric finish here. We're not out of
Here
this
we
tournament.
find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Power drive. I tell you, our swing off the tee has been amazing recently. Maybe not on par 3s. Definitely not on par 3s, but
Yep, that'll work.
with
That's
the driver, it's been fantastic. You talk about these last
And he's
7
down there.
tournaments, probably.
He's going to have to do
Accuracy
some
has been great.
calculations here because there is the wind playing into.
Well, Henny, good thing that Ryan's nickname used to be in PGA 2K21, the Wind Whisperer. True story. Well, fun fact in the Ryan Gamer universe. Gonna come off to the left. I mean, if you pull it like that, it's going to shoot off way to the left. Took off too much distance as well with that pull. We're still dancing, though. We can dance it in. That's what we do.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
30 feet, downhill 3 inches, left to right most of the way, and then it turns back at the very end. Imagine the ball rolling. Imagine it till you have the line. One time. middle broke a lot more than I expected, even with the pull.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
It didn't
He's
look like
got
he was breaking
this
much at
for
all.
his
Like from
part.
with how the lines were moving,
And
but it
down it
moved.
goes.
And
Let's
we
head to
pulled
the
that.
next. And
So it
that'll
broke
see
even
him
more.
remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Absolutely. Do not go flag hunting when the pin is on the right-hand side. There's nothing but water. Bail out left center of the green is just dandy.
Just dandy? Is it just dandy? Yeah. Just like that. How nervous were you all when you saw me take that line?
Well, this will be a
Some
big
of you
putt
all
to
probably
make.
closed
The
your
birdie
eyes or
always
turned
nice, but
off the
particularly when
TV
it's a two.
for a second.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a
Honestly,
good putt to hole.
I really thought that was going to roll all the way down. This is a nightmare putt, but it is for birdie. 20 feet, downhill 4 inches. We got a bogey on this in the practice round. Gonna break a mile.
This one might need to cool a long way back from the left.
Oh, I mean, that was a
Not
pretty
a bad
good read
effort
from
right
there.
from long range.
Great
Big
speed.
breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll
We'll
be an
take
easy
it.
par.
Yeah, easy par, and
Current
you're not
leader
going to
is
complain
enjoying
about
a
that.
two-stroke lead.
Bogey in the practice round, a great tee shot in the actual round. We probably should not have got that
We've
aggressive.
hit the 15th.
but
It's a par 4.
Do you want to win or do you want to
Great
lose?
birdie opportunity. Long iron, fairway wood needed off the tee, then just a short second shot with a wedge.
Look at me actually remembering to do that now. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Love a partial driver. It's as wild as this sounds, it's one of my favorite shots to hit. Look at that look on Ryan's face. Like, I don't know.
The
That
second
looks
at 15.
actually kind of a perfect look. It's just like he's just kind of disappointed. He's kind of smiling through the pain right now. And yeah, it's just one of those rounds. Like, it's just not going our way. We're not playing bad. We're not. The water shot was bad, but too many mistakes. Those 2 bogeys cost us. And they have golf left. Here we are at 15 with the chance to put this close for birdie. 123, downhill 2 feet. A nice little pitching wedge choked approach. Fade it slightly into the wind. One time.
This one is looking good.
That's beautiful.
The yardage was dialed in on that
Wow.
shot. Pin high and looking at the hole. This putt for a birdie.
You know, the wild thing is, everybody, is this is better ball striking than we had last week and the week before. The swing was a little off those last 2 tournaments, but like this tournament, the swing is great, minus that one water shot and a couple other examples, but the swing's good today. It's not the swing that's the issue. I don't think. Beautiful. It's those bogeys. Clearly, you can see them right there.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and he is currently in a tie for 8th.
Tied for 8th, 5 back. There's plenty of golf left. Let's close out, birdie every hole.
The 16th
Be on our
hole
way.
is a par 5.
Oh, just find the fairway. Find
Send
the
it.
fairway, and it's a go zone on this reachable par 5.
Is that what you meant by find the fairway, Rich?
This is big trouble.
Well, no, it's not. We have a great lie here. This is a perfect lie. Look at the ball just sitting up there. All right. You hit the sin button here. Try to hit this on the green and maybe dance it in.
Might not have enough.
Get lucky,
out of
get
the
lucky,
rough
get lucky.
on this one.
If that hits the light rough,
The ball in the
that's going to
greenside
be on the
bunker.
green. It hit that lip. And now we're left with the very difficult bunker shot. This is one of those in real life that would be an absolute nightmare. One time. The upslope is going to help us, though. Well, I thought the upslope was going to take off more distance, and I also thought it was going to add more spin, but...
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down.
Well, the mission is simple, Andrew. We got to chip it in for birdie. Good hit. Go! Go!
Terrific hands on that shot. A par putt tap in.
That is the most painful par
Our
ever
leader has a
on this
two-shot
course.
advantage on the field.
I have not missed a super drive all day. Power drive. I've not missed a power drive all
We've
day.
made it to 17. It's a par 4.
I pulled that a mile.
Really tough tee shot right here. You got to avoid the trees both left and right. Center of the fairway is a must.
We're closing out with 2 birdies here to get us within 3 strokes. This tournament is not over. We are going to win the FedEx St. Jude Championship. Where was that shot on the last hole? Quad perfect. I was just so surprised that I missed that power drive that bad. I wasn't nervous either. Maybe I should have been.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Here's
Exactly,
the second
Andrew.
on 17.
164. Downhill 2. 6 mile per hour wind. Choked approach 7. Hit it a little bit steep. Right stick back about halfway. Let it go with the wind. Gonna shoot off to the right as well. It's a great strike. Lovely.
What a beautiful leave right there.
Jerry's smiling, giving Ryan a high five. How about it, he says.
Trying to get to 6 under with this putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Yeah, not much break. Beautiful. That last second correction. I've known that all the putts today have broke more than I expected. Changed at the last second. That's why the eye test is so important.
Par 4 18th
Wow.
with a lot of trouble down the left.
4 off the lead.
Just don't get greedy and hit it left. Bail out to the right.
Yeah, don't put this in the water is what Rich is saying. Lovely. You know,
I think he likes that
without
one.
the bogeys this round, we're 2 off the lead, and it's just if we can eliminate the mistakes in the final round, we're going to dominate. Can't be having
right now
those bogeys.
It's 6 under par.
But bogeys going to happen. Get them and move on, and that's what we've done today. 152, uphill 3. We got a birdie on this hole in the practice round to get the +7 to all attributes. Going to do a little loft, hit it a little bit steep, and go right for it. Going to come off to the left. The wind's going to blow it to the right. Stay, 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 stay.
All right, we can work with that.
That wind
This
took
putt
it.
to move into a share of 4th.
This is a
Henny,
great
what
look.
is he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
What makes this so challenging is the shadow and then into the sun. I really struggle with these type of putts. Now in this game, it's not the shadow. I can see the grid lines better, right? Grid lines are so hard to see on the official courses with the main lighting typically. I mean, you can see like the grids have been so hard to see this round, but when you're in the shadows here, it looks great. I'm still surprised we have not seen a high contrast mode or some type of mode with the way the grid lines are. But yeah, the shadow actually helps us at the beginning, and then the end is kind of really hard to see. 14 feet, downhill 5 inches. Not a lot of break. One time.
Looking good.
Get in! The putter has been hot. 3 strokes off the lead, depending on what the other players do. What a fight. Come on. Excited to see what the rest of the field does. What a finish, everybody. That was electric.
Love the effort today from our featured player. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in a tie for 4th.
That is how you fight, everybody. You never give out. You never give up. You're never out of it. Rory McIlroy, 10 under par. What a round from Rory here today. Lydia Ko, Matt Naismith, Ryan Gamer, Semi Valimaki, Cameron Champ, Hideki Matsuyama, Chris Gotterup, Colin Morikawa, and Eric Van Rooyen make out the top 10 of the FedEx St. Jude Championship after round number 1. There is 1 round left here in the first round of the FedEx Cup playoffs, or not the first round, the first week of the FedEx Cup playoffs here. We are right there, only 3 strokes off after a great finish there. You get rid of those bogeys, we're 1 stroke back. And it's painful. It's going to happen. You think of some of those approach shots we hit beautifully, and they just bounced and rode too far. You know, if we see firm and fast conditions again on this course, we know it's firmer than you expect. This course played extremely firm today. It played extremely tough, but down the stretch, we battled, we fought our way into 4th place. That is huge. This tournament is far from over. I truly believe that we can win this tournament. We've done it before. We've been in this position and we were able to make a big comeback. Why not today? Tied for 4th place, 3 strokes off of Rory here. We're not the final pairing. We're the second to last pairing here. What a round. Let's take a look first at the scorecard here. You know, a lot to clean up, and mostly that par 3 bogey should never have been a bogey. And then hole number 11, the other bogey. The par 3s killed us. It's as simple as that. Par 3s killed us today. No birdies on any par 3. We did par 2 of them, and then we bogeyed 2. We got to do better on the par 3s. Those were our only bogeys were par 3s. But closed out a 32 on the front, 3 under, and a 31 on the back, 4 under. Birdied 3 out of the last 4 holes. Surprisingly, the easiest hole on the course. 16, I think it's the easiest hole. It's not rated as the easiest hole, but we parred that. And that should never be a par. Never. It should never be a par. It's such a simple hole. Next round, no power drive. Put it in the fairway, sit it up the hill onto the green, dance it in for eagle. We're going to win this tournament. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling locked in. And we're going to be playing fierce in that final round. Now, Ryan did accidentally hit a fan with the golf ball today, so they took a shot right to the thigh, but don't you worry, they'll get an all-you-can-eat dinner at the most fancy restaurant of the fans' choosing tonight and get to discuss the strategy with Jerry, the legendary caddy. You know, Jerry talks most of the mill, tells a lot of life stories, and, you know, talks about the strategy going forward, and he'll talk about Ryan's mistakes too, you better believe it, what we can do better. But what Jerry's gonna love is that fight after the bogey on 11. We did not let that affect our round. A lot of people would. No. We kept fighting. And we closed out with 4 birdies in those last 7 holes. That is a battle. That is a fight. That is what golf is all about. Now, let's take a look at the event stats here for round number 1 of the FedEx St. Jude Championship. And longest scoring putt, 15 feet. Fairway's not good. This has to be better right here. Remember when I said ball striking was not the problem today? Well, maybe when I go back and edit this and watch it back, I may completely say something different, because that is not good at all. Now, granted, 2 of those we got pretty unlucky on with the bounces, but yeah, that's not good. 78 fairways is not terrible, and 61 greens is not good at all. Proximity to hole is great though, 22 feet. We'll take that. Putting was amazing. Exceptional putting. 100 short, 100 medium, 62% long putt percentage. Amazing. Scrambling of 71. Pretty good considering we missed 7 greens. Birdie conversion of 81. When we gave ourselves a birdie chance, we made it 81% out of 11 greens hit. That is incredible birdie conversion. Now, 9 birdies, 7 pars. The painful stat this week is this one right here, 2 bogeys. But really, the event stats tell the story. Missed too many fairways, missed too many greens, and that's what led to us being in 4th place versus 1st place. We know what to clean up. Gotta dial in the precision shots on the approach. You better believe that's what Jerry is going to focus on here at the range leading into this next round with Ryan the Punisher. It's going to be all about the approach game. You know, fairway accuracy, I feel like, has been good. I think it's been a lot better recently. I feel like it was good in that round, minus a couple big examples. But I feel like the main thing at the range that we need to clean up is approach game. So, yeah, we're about to go out, hit 100 shots, and then next video, you will see the final round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship at TPC Southwind, the first week of the FedEx Cup playoffs, everybody. Only... wow, how many rounds do we have left in the season? Not very many. It's going to be electric from here on out, everybody. Oh boy, it's going to be awesome. And I haven't decided, the BMW Championship, I haven't decided on whether it's going to be 2 rounds or 3 rounds. The Tour Championship will always be 4. Usually I do 2 rounds, and 4 rounds. So that might be what I keep it as, but we'll see. But hey, we can win this tournament, everybody. 3 back, let's dominate in the final round. Thank you all for all the support here on the GamerAbility YouTube channel across all the Ryan Gamer and the Rhett Gamer Career Mode series. If you got some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. And I have multiple playlists linked in the video description of past and present series for Ryan Gamer. One of my favorites of all time is actually the WWE 2K24 series. If you missed that, Ryan Gamer's run in the world of WWE in 2K24 was probably one of the best career modes here on the channel when he fought Roman Reigns in an epic SummerSlam matchup to break the WWE record. I'd say that's one of the best series on the channel, but there's a lot of good ones. That one's just on my mind right now. So did want to point that out in case you haven't watched it. That is linked in the video description below. You can find it on the channel page. But you all are all legends. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I'll see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.